Alright guys, it's time to talk about Merlin Chain for the first time on this channel. Now you can see Merlin is up quite a bit today. I'm not sure if this is off any news. Let's look here. They have news about 17 days ago, so it doesn't look like that would really affect the price now. So it is trying to break through this Fibonacci level here. We're at the lowest Fibonacci and gotten a rejection yesterday, but guys, it powered through four resistances on a weekly time frame. Now look how it stayed below about 15 cents for a long time, and it finally got back above it on September 2nd, and it actually lost it a few days later, only to finally get back through it and lose it once again. But on the 15th of September it's been powering up here. Now it did get as high as, how high yesterday? About 38.7 cents. So it did pull back quite a bit, but that's normal, especially when you run up from about 20 cents and you almost double. So yeah, in my opinion, this is still looking pretty good. It does need to power through this Fibonacci here, and you do have a couple of resistances that are kind of close together with this Fibonacci. So basically, you have a zone about 31.1 cents up to about 33.2 cents. So it's about a 2.1 cent zone here. It kind of needs to break. Now, taking a quick look at the volume profile, it has actually gotten through these two large candlesticks here of volume. Working on this third largest candlestick here, needs to get above about 31 cents. But basically after that, there really isn't any volume holding this back, guys. Now looking at the Bollinger Bands, we do have some narrowness pretty much in the summer. Not really anything pinching though, I would say. If we take a look at the daily time frame here, again, it's quite wide right now, and there is no real pinch. There was some narrowness back in August, but guys, I would say that the Bollinger Bands aren't really helping this price action. Looking at the weekly RSI and stochastic here, it is overheated on both, unfortunately, so it's probably about to come down. Now, the daily time frame, again, is overheated on both, unfortunately, probably about to come down. 4-hour time frame is coming down on stochastic already, but it is in neutral territory, and the RSI is overheated as well. So let's take a look at the 1 hour. Now, the 1 hour is actually getting out of this oversold territory and coming up. So the RSI though is pointed down but in neutral territory. 15-minute time frame, it looks like the blue line wants to cross the red line and start back to the upside, whereas RSI is slanted to the upside. So 15-minute and 1 hour probably looking the best, so you may get some short-term pump here, and that's probably because Bitcoin and Ethereum really took a dump overnight, guys. So probably going to get, at least a little bit of a pump here in the very short term, but on the longer term time frames, they do need to reset. Now, on a weekly time frame MACD, this is actually headed up pretty heavily, it looks like. We do have some dark green candles, and if we go to the daily time frame, I don't know why it's not showing some more history here, but we are in a green period right now, and the blue line is headed up pretty heavily. So it looks like, especially since I can't see the entire MACD on the daily time frame history here, it does look like the momentum is still up though. Now, before I go a little farther in this video, guys, you can claim some bonuses on my favorite crypto exchanges below. We also have Moodix here where you can get a free 7-day trial, and you can follow me on X here. Now, jumping back over to the tokenomics of Merlin Chain, it's the number 275 coin, and if we put this on 24 hours, it's up about 52% at the moment. Max supply is 2.1 billion, so that's actually not that bad. Circulating is about half of that, so still not too bad. Now, if we go down, the all-time high was $1.45, so you're sitting about 80% down at the moment, and all-time low was about 5 months ago. So if you picked it up at 7 cents, excellent buy. You're already up about 300% here. So 80% down, guys. I would say this being a new coin, I think definitely it can reach $1.45 again. Because I remember when this coin actually first came out, it was in the Bitget launch pool. But yeah, 80% down, for a coin that isn't that old, I would say yes, it can probably reach its all-time high and probably exceed it. Now, as I said before, Bitcoin did take a dump overnight, and like I said, it was probably going to hit this trend line, but unfortunately, I probably didn't mention that, we're starting to go down a little bit here pretty quickly, so I'm not sure what's happening exactly right now, but I probably should have said once we cross this trend line, we probably would see some big downside here. Now jumping over to Ethereum, it also is taking a dump right at this moment. So yeah, we're getting this price action as we are filming this video. So not sure why it's dumping so badly. I could look at my phone. I don't see any news, guys, right now. So be aware if you're longing or shorting right now. But anyways, the downside target, actually, let's say the upside. Upside, if it did go back into that flag and manage to cross this trend line to the upside, the target would be up here at about $5,660. Right now, it's looking like a breakdown, so that target would take us down, actually, we've got to put it up here, all the way to $3,334 or so. So be aware, guys. I don't think it's over. I think this is probably going to end up being pretty much a fake out, though. I do think we will find support here. It has broken enough supports here, but we do have this weekly support, so yeah, I think we'll be fine by the end of the day, guys. Now, the total market cap is at 3.85 trillion. Just before this video, we were right above 3.9, so it wasn't that bad, but we have dumped quite a bit here now. We do have support on a daily time frame at $3.84 trillion at this moment. Now, if we look at the total market cap excluding Bitcoin, it has lost this 1.62 trillion. It was above this right before this video started, so not good. But again, like I said, I think this is probably just temporary. I do think we will make our way back up probably by the end of the day, and we will see that this is still strong support. Now, when it comes to the Bitcoin dominance, you can see that yesterday we did close this candle below 58.12%, but at the moment, like I said, we're getting this pump on this dominance because we're getting a dump probably on more altcoins than Bitcoin. So that's actually giving rise to this dominance, unfortunately. And if we go to this USDT dominance, people are selling their coins and putting their money, their USDT back in their wallet. So again, let's see where this ended up on a weekly time frame. Actually, on a weekly time frame, it did close above 4.31%, unfortunately. So yeah, we weren't able to seal the deal and keep it below 4.31%. And right now, it's kind of breaking some local highs, but we are very early in this week, so it's not really anything to panic about. We still have 6 days and 18 hours on this weekly candle. Now, as for the altcoin season index, guys, we have cooled dramatically. Now, I am not sure if we really hit 100 yesterday. I did post this on Twitter because we went very quickly from like 80, 82 up to 100, it said. And now we're sitting at 67. So we're officially out of altcoin season, unfortunately. But yeah, I think this was probably a glitch in the altcoin season index. Because yeah, I didn't see anything really special. I didn't see so many altcoins pumping yesterday. Anyways, guys, the liquidation heat map, 1.55 billion have been wrecked. And right before this video, guys, about 10 minutes ago, it was only around $650 million. So this is getting pretty large now. So I think we're going to see even more probably by the end of the day. So be very careful, if you're longing or shorting. Fear and greed sitting at a 45 today. So now we're in fear, and probably after today, I do think this will drop because it's getting pretty serious right now. Like I said, now bull market peak indicators now 0 from 30 have been hit because the altcoin season index is not hit anymore. So again, it's still 100% hold at the moment, guys. Most of these indicators are not even over about 60, 65%, although we do have like 89, 88, 87. There's a few of these in the 80s, but most of these indicators are in the 60s or below. And the best one, guys, the Pi Cycle Top Indicator, 59.38% progress. So if we look at this, you can see what that looks like. So it needs to cross, and then that means the bull market is over. Now, MEXC last week actually looked pretty good. Friday was very good. The week was great. Sentiment is still risk on. The trend is growing. Let's see if MEXC measures anything today that shows why this is going down so badly. If I make a video tonight, I will show you, of course. Now, if we look at this, the next FOMC meeting is in about 37 days, guys. Still 92% chance that we're going to get a quarter point cut. 8% chance we're not going to get any cut at all. And if we look at poly market, it's similar. Now, the only thing that really is different is this 25 BPS increase. So 1% believe we're going to get an increase, which is quite odd. I don't think they would actually increase it. I think they would just keep the rates longer, if anything. But yeah, there is that 1% chance, they say. Trueflation showing 2.15% inflation, so it's a little bit down from yesterday. That's a good thing. Crypto bubbles probably going to look pretty bad for a while today. And unfortunately, pretty much everything across the board is red. Now, if you go to CoinEndo, guys, I don't know if you can find Merlin Chain, but you probably can. You just have to know where it is. I think it was number 275 or so. So you need to just look around that area, and you'll probably find the staking. Here it is, actually, 249 at the moment. So there is 5 deals here. And yeah, do your homework, guys. Don't just blindly send coins around. And anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, share this video with your friends, guys. And please use those links below, especially if you want to sign up with a new exchange. I do have Bybit, Bitget, MEXC, BingX, Bitrue, BTSE, WeX, and CoinEx. These are all that I really use. And I did eliminate a couple of exchanges, recently that just nobody really wanted. And for me, they weren't that great of exchanges either. It's not that they were bad, that they were doing wrong things. It was just, they didn't really have much staking or something like this. And I just felt like eliminating a few. So to make the choices a little bit easier on you, and to show you the ones that I really truly use. So yeah, anyways, guys, I really appreciate all your support, and guys, I'll see you in the next one.